VTR 6607 73. Thriller, File It Under Fear, Part 1, Take 1.
Cue.
Super's not here yet. Shouldn't be long then. Yeah, I do know what sort of mood you'll be in. Oh, God, here he is.
I had him. I was a stroke up on the 9th, a birdie on the 10th, and £5 riding on the whole issue. And then I got your phone call.
Miss Morris is never late. Look, it's half a minute to go yet.
Why she doesn't give me a key of my own, I'll never know. I am the assistant librarian, after all.
She will, George, when you're a big body. Morning, George. Morning, Julie. Morning, Miss Morris.
How about the murder, then?
What murder?
Have you seen the papers yet? Here. Not far from here, either.
No, it doesn't say it's a murder.
Girl found dead in her 20s. Wasn't old age, was it?
I did that. Stared at them for hours. Hoping for one of those flashes of inspiration. Like you get in detective books.
No, I wasn't doing that. I was wondering...
Who did it?
No. If or when he'll do it again.
George, there will be murder if you don't get on with some filing.
Morning, George. Good morning, Mr. Stubbs.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Stubbs.
Oh, hello, Julie. Good morning, Miss Morris.
Morning, Mr. Stubbs.
Now, what do you advise for today?
Well, the leader in the Times. I find that interesting. And there's another extract from the book on the Lusitania. Page 4, I've marked it.
Well, that's very kind of you, thank you.
I still don't understand it. Well, how you know what he wants to read?
Ah.
Well, that's because I don't just come in here to read the newspapers. Sometimes I borrow a book as well. Isn't that right, Miss Morris?
But what?
She's fighting for her life. But she didn't. This was quick, clean, efficient. Now, that could mean one of two things. Either it's somebody she knew, or it's somebody who's been trained to do it.
Like me, sir.
Or a serviceman.
Anyway, see you, Jilly.
Okay.
Thanks for the coffee, Miss Morris.
Married men are more interesting. I expect they are to silly girls like that.
Yes, I agree. You know, girls today are very different from the ones I remember.
Quite a feat that you do remember them, I should say.
George?
It's all right, Miss Morris, it's all right. One spot. So that's where I come here, I suppose. I feel at home, amongst friends. I'll see you tomorrow, Miss Morris. See, Julie. Julie. Sorry to go on like this, but, you see,
I've only got another week, you know.
Oh, yes, your start of term's on Monday, isn't it? Right.
I'm going for a beer, sir. You coming?
Double all patrols, Truscott.
Double them? Well, that'll mean recalling
Let's
them
do it.
from-
Double them. I want this whole town crawling with coppers tonight. I want everyone to see them.
Why tonight?
Just do it, Truscott.
All right. You know darn well we can't cover every area. Operations room.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going for a beer. The mountain comes to Mahomet.
Thank you very much, sir. I've doubled the patrols, sir.
Hello, love.
Hey, Mother.
Did you bring me a paper?
Brought you a paper.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Let's get out there ourselves.
Where?
Well, anywhere. The park, the canal, anywhere it's dark and lonely.
All right. Son, Truscott.
Have another.
No, thanks, Liz. Coffee keeps me awake. I've enough trouble sleeping as it is.
Well, was a nice time had by all. Did you enjoy yourself?
So?
Where did you go?
Just around and about. Oh, good night, Liz.
Good night. Later.
Oh, don't worry, I can handle everything.
Do you think you should go in at all, dear? I mean, knowing the girls so well, it
I
must
have to go in, Mother. Eventually.
What's the matter with her?
Well, it's that murder. It's all in the paper this morning, look.
I'm glad to see you haven't disintegrated. Miss Morris looks as though she's gone all to pieces. The show must go on, eh?
Do you think it will help?
Well, anything may help at this time.
Right. Thank you, Miss Morris.
A married man. She definitely said she was meeting a married man. I suppose I should have spoken to her then, warned her. But really, people don't like to be given advice, do they? Especially very young people.
Oh, Miss Morris, you can't be more than 28 yourself.
29, actually.
Of course, I quite understand. It's painful. Oh, Judy, I haven't finished with that paper yet.
Sorry, Mr. Stubbs.
It's all right.
What time do you close?
7 o'clock. That'll do, Julie.
Oh, no, there's still a history section.
No, the
I've
history
got to
can
do.
wait until
No,
tomorrow.
I don't mind. Please, tomorrow. Okay.
You are going straight home, aren't you?
Yes. Look, you don't have to worry about me.
Look, Judy, I could walk you part of the way home if you like.
No, honestly, I can look after myself.
Just go straight home, that's all I ask.
Yes, I will. Good night, Mr. Stubbs.
Good night. Miss Morris? I think you're going to be all right tonight. See, Judy's a good girl, a nice girl. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Stubbs.
Very nice, Mrs. Morris. Thank you.
Good.
For Hong Kong, it was the beginning of a new era.
Hello, love.
Please.
Have a good...
10. Good night.
Good night.
The Kowloon Peninsula was ceded, and then at the turn of the century, a 19-year
Steve going out again.
now known as the New
Not like him to go out so often
16-mile frontier line
during the week.
China.
I think he's having trouble with his wife.
Live here, the great
His
majority
wife?
in the two cities,
Not married.
of whom
Of course he is. Or was. Well, still is, I suppose. They're separated.
in time, thousands of these huts were clinging tenaciously to the hillsides of Hong Kong and Kowloon and large water areas which became a familiar part of the Hong Kong sea. By 1950, the communist army was pushing rapidly through China, and 1 million refugees fleeing
Hello. Oh, good evening. I wonder if I could speak to Gilly Randall, please.
2.5 million, over 500,000
Oh, I see.
were now spotted.
Well, no, if you could just ask her to ring Elizabeth Morris when she does come home.
And although temporary
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't let this get cold now.
But I've got to go out.
What?
I'm sorry, I won't
Well,
be
what
long.
about your supper?
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, dear. Try and get me a paper, will you?
without any outside help.
The phone call. Late for you, too. What have you done to your face?
I had an argument with a cat. A cat I once married.
Who found it?
Had a screen. Came straight back to check, and that's when he found the shoe.
Right, start dragging the canal. Every available man.
Where's Gilly?
Late, I suppose.
No, don't worry. I'll do it. Thank you.
Miss Morris, what's the matter? What is it?
Gilly. She didn't come home at all last night.
But that's impossible. I mean, Jilly's a good girl, a nice
I
girl.
know.
She said she'd be all right.
She'll turn up again, you'll see.
Good night.
We'll see. Good night, Miss Morris.
Good night.
Miss Morris, I thought she could identify the body.
Morning, George.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you in any way?
Yeah, is Miss Morris away?
And I'm in charge.
Well, for the time being, you mean?
Well, perhaps. She phoned me this morning. She had to go down to the police to make an identification.
What? Identification?
Gilly. She said that she hoped she'd be in a bit later on. But somehow, I doubt it. Yes, Miss Morris.
Miss Morris, can I get you some coffee? How about that?
Oh, yes.
Take your coat, shall I? There you are.
books back. These books were not here last night. Somebody's returned them this morning. Now, who? George, you opened up. The man who brought these books back. When was he here?
I didn't see anybody return.
You must have done.
Look, I haven't been here the whole time. I was down in the history section checking some books in down there. Anyway, there's been a dozen or more people in and out of here all morning.
This would be an American airman in uniform.
No, I haven't seen anybody like that.
Just a minute. Miss Morris, yes, that's right. There was a young man in here just a few minutes ago. I couldn't see him very clearly, but I was aware of him. And he, that's right, he did go over to your desk there.
Yeah, and then what?
Well, then he went down over there.
No, he can't have gone down there. I told you, I was down there the whole time checking in books. Now, what is all the fuss about anyway?
The man who brought these books back is the man who murdered Betty.
I could see you home too, if you like, Miss Morris.
No, thanks, George.
I'd feel safe with you. Well, see you in the morning, then.
George, I'm completely recovered now. I shall be here on time in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
You misunderstand me, George. The key. Goodbye, George.
Evening.
Hello, love. Oh, I expect you'll be able to cope, Steve. You're a very capable young man, aren't you?
Oh.
Lisbeth's right, you see.
What do you mean?
About Tilly Randall. Look, it's all over the front page. It doesn't mention Liz, but it does mention the library. See? The pretty girl, isn't she? I don't suppose she's looking very pretty now, poor dear. Probably lying in a ditch somewhere. Slow.
Miss Morris, I know what happened to Jilly. Miss Morris, if you just give me a chance to explain. But Miss Morris, I know what happened to Jilly. Miss Morris, if you just come out and give me a chance to explain, I'm not going to hurt you. I just wanted to have an opportunity to look through George's desk. Miss Morris? For crying out loud, Miss Morris, just give me a chance to...
You won't get me.
Let me explain. Miss Morris, I just want...
Not me. Betty.
I did you a favour then, sir.
Saved you £5.
Truscott, do me a favour and don't do me any more favours, and that is an order. Come in.
Forgotten your key or something? What is it? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's wrong? What is it? What?
Man.
What? What man?
Man.
Man?
Who tried to kill Betty and Jilly.
Yeah. Where?
Here.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Would have killed me. Had to.
You've phoned the police, have you? Phoned the police?
No. I had to. It would have killed me.
I like young people.
It was you!
But I like you too. You see, in a different way. I really mean that. That's what makes it such a pity.
Liz? Liz!